you don't. As soon as you discover hip hop, you're not necessarily. For me, it wasn't just love at first sight. It was just more I like you, you know. So I can go back to that point when I have my stepdad's brother, my uncle Stan. He used to be playing these records in his room, but no one was ever allowed in his room. But he had these great speakers, so I used to sit outside at the door. So one day he was just playing the breaks, Curtis Blow, and it just caught my attention, and I was just like, "What is that?" And I didn't know what it was. It was just like, okay, that's different from Earth, Wind, and Fire and Ohio players. It was just different. And so then, of course, you start hearing more and more of hip hop, and then Fat Boys, Houdini came along, and I'm reciting their rhymes, some of which I still know, without even hearing it for many years. But and I would just start writing. But as it progressed, as I went to college first, and then went to the military second. Spent a year in college, and then went into the military. You don't have much with you when you go, and so um, the first tape that I bought as a GI was People's Instinctive Travels, Tribe Called Quest. It was just LL was my guy at the time. Like, I still think LL is the GOAT, but Q-Tip just offered something different. It was very abstract, and it spoke to me in a different way. So my writing changed from that point, and I think that was the pinnacle point of me just, man, I love this, because as I start, because I was already the MC, from high school, beating on the lunch tables, everybody, having these ciphers. But it was just something fun to do for the time. You never really took it seriously. I never aspired to like be. I never thought I would be on TV or have a record deal or anything like that. So it was just that point when I heard People's Instinctive Travels. It spoke to me, and then everything started coming from Death Certificate to Brand Nubian, their first album. So all of these things, I was already a big Gangstar fan, but then not too long after that, Daily Operation drops and Pete Rock and CL Smooth, and so it's like all of this just molded me into, who I became at this moment. So that was my moment. People's Instinctive Travels.